Hello Lantern Magician, it's Jane. Today's topic for you guys is before you start blowing cash on lenses and fancy rig setups, there's one tiny dirt cheap upgrade that will level your footage way more than any fancy add-ons. And I'm talking about one of these little 30 to 40 bucks RGB lights, and trust me, the difference it makes is insane. Better shots, better mood, better everything. For the best ROI you'll ever get. In fact, there's one behind me right now, adding that slick blue glow to the back walls. But that's just the beginning. This little thing can do tons more for you. Ready to see it in action? Alright, let's dive in.
Cool, so I got myself a lovely angle for my next spy movie, but let's face it, I'm too dark. Here's how Hollywood would go about fixing this. Pretty wild, huh? And here's how we will fix it. Starting with the lovely ceiling window, which does a good job of illuminating the room, but the staircase and this painting here basically act like a negative fill, and me standing next to them, I'm gonna be dark no matter what. But don't worry, our little pocket light here is coming to the rescue. Cool, so now let's hit record on the EOS M. And who would have thought I'm still too dark? So for hack number 1, you can shoot a pocket LED into a white wall nearby you and turn it into a softbox. And here's what it looks like. Pretty good. Pretty bad. Usable. Not usable. See, even if you had a red camera, this shot would be useless. But thanks to our little pocket light, we can make it work. Great, so next on the list is a dog food commercial, but our dog is looking rather dull. Yet before we can fix him, we have to think about ISO. Because here at 100, the camera is just not happy like this dog he didn't eat. We need some meat, and in camera terms, that's ISO. So now the camera sensor has some food. Let's try some more. ISO 1600, I think that's a bit over the top. So I think let's switch back to 800. That looks solid. See, the waveform there, that's basically like meat for your camera. Sorry if you're a vegetarian. So now let's introduce the pocket light, this time in the function of a hair light. So let's take a look. Okay, I would say this is about a million times better. And this light is not really to make anything brighter, but more to add definition and separation from the background. Cool, and now let me turn off these other practical lights to show you what it looks like on its own, and someone seems to be happy. Well, cool, but we don't have time, we have to move on because I just got a call from a VIP who asked me if I could do a quick interview setup for him. So here's our EOS M, and for lighting, again, all we can rely on is our little pocket light, this time shooting through a 5:1 diffuser and a second one hitting the background, and this is what it looks like. And I would say for a tiny cigarette box size light, this is pretty darn impressive. And again, there's no cheating, it's basically pitch black in there. Just the light, just the diffuser, and the second LED hitting the back with this mint-ish color, and that's what you get. And by the way, it's the same exact room as the dog food commercial, but with a little bit of creativity, and in this case 2 pocket LEDs, we can get some pretty dramatic results. And if you're ready to download the entire brain of someone who's pushed the EOS M to its limits on high-stakes paid projects for over 5 years, make sure to check out my full Magic Lantern mastery course called The Missing Manual. In the meantime, have a great day and see you in the next video.